Alright, what is going on, guys? We are doing a franchise series. I stopped after episode 2 of the Tigers. Just kind of lost interest in it. So we're going to start a new one here. It's not going to be the Tigers. I was just doing the Tigers for fun, won 3 straight World Series. Figured that I would do a video on a franchise. Now, I've already got the franchise pick. And before we get into it, I'm using the latest Raiden roster. I don't know exactly what it's called, but if you type in Raiden, R-I-D-I-N, it was the first roster that came up. I saw that the Tigers have Torkelson, the #1 pick from last year, or I should say from this last draft. So all the prospects that have been recently drafted, or they should all be updated. This is the first time I've ever used it. It looked good. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to pick a team that has never won the World Series. And all the teams that have never won a World Series, like the Brewers, even though me personally, I don't think they're in a good position. The Rockies, teams like that, it's not really a rebuild. I might do it, but we're going to go with an actual sort of rebuild. The Mariners. Now the budget's only 123 million, and they are pretty garbage. Not only have they never won the World Series, they're the only team to never make the World Series. So we're going to go ahead. We've got GM contracts off. Everything else is fine. Manual. There we go. Now we have injuries on to make it a little bit more difficult, and I want to set a couple of rules. Not like hard rules or anything. But instead of going to, the top prospects and seeing, hey, can I get Wander Franco and, Luis Robert, I'm going to keep it to where, we can go for prospects, but I'm only getting, if I trade anything, I'm only allowed one out of the top 10 to start off. And only 2 in the top 25. I'm not going to just slash the roster up, get these prospects, because the prospects always seem to pan out. And at that point, it's basically you're copying and pasting. So I want to actually draft, keep some of our prospects, see how they do. I know the Mariners have Kalenic. Here we go. So they've got Logan Gilbert, who's in Double-A, starting pitcher. He's all right. I mean, he's not really going to be that great. George Kirby. Okay. We've got, what was his name? Emerson Hancock. Okay. So they've got 3 pitchers right here, and we've got Julio Rodriguez, who's a little bit of like an Eloy Jimenez type power. Then, yeah, Jared Kalenic. We know that. So that's basically the prospects they have. Now, we are still going to gut this roster. That's going to happen. Get rid of any bad contracts. I don't know if the Mariners have any outstandingly terrible contracts. But they have a nice little budget there. Unlockables. I don't have any diamond sponsorships right now. I'm probably going to go buy some. But we're going to do the 20,000 per game, 20,000 per win, and 15,000 per home run. So, with that, we're going to go look at our roster. And, actually, we need to go to the, let's go to budget, because then we can see the, Kikuchi's making 14 million. Okay, so Seager, Cargo, he's still not on the Mariners, so I guess this isn't crazy updated like I thought, but unless, I don't know. I don't think he's on the Mariners anymore. Marco Gonzalez, we are going to try and get rid of him because his contract is going up around here, somewhere in this area, maybe 2025. We want to be competing for the World Series, and he's not going to be a part of that. So, Kikuchi, Seager, okay. So, Kikuchi and Seager are going to be salary dumps, basically. Seager's 32. Last year he batted 239. Okay. Will anybody give us prospects? Doubt it. No. Okay, so we're going to go all. We're going to do basically, I mean, whatever's the lowest salary that we'd be taking on here. It looks like the Angels so far. We'll do the Mets. We get Jake Marisnick. Haniger, we're going to keep. He's valuable. Again, Marco Gonzalez, we are going to get rid of. Again, I mean, we're not going to... maybe if we pair him up with somebody. Like Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis is 24 B potential. He's actually right now doing pretty good in the 60-game season we got going on. Let's see if we can get some prospects for that. Okay. So we've got a B potential, 2 B potentials. Thad Ward. Some more Bs. Shortstop Greg Jones. Okay. A potential. Robert Pawson. All right, we're gonna do that trade, and I'm gonna try and flip him for somebody else. I think we'll see. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Oh, D. Gordon has got to go. He's a free agent at the end of this year, so there is no reason in keeping him. We're not going to be fighting for a playoff spot. 276,000. Yeah, give me that. Okay. Marisnick is fine. Malik Smith. Okay, Jake Fraley. Cargo is the other one. Yeah. You don't need to be paying him until he's 39 years old. He's not the Cargo he used to be. All right, come on. 2 million, 2.3, 1.9. Okay, we're going to go with the, I believe it was the Angels with the 1.9. Yeah. There we go. And that'll be almost it. We've got Kikuchi here. This we're hoping this team can lose 100 games and get the first overall pick in the next year's draft. Okay, we got Adam Eaton. But, yeah, we're going to trade him. He's 31. He gets injured all the time. I wonder what his durability is. 70,000 for Brian Mata. You know, that's actually not bad. Mata might pan out. We will see. Now, I do want to see if the Yankees will give us Jason Dominguez. They have Estevan Florial, who, him being at C potential, I don't know. I heard he was supposed to be really good, but we're gonna see if Robert Pawson. Okay, that gets it close. I don't want to give him Shiner. Shannon. Okay, and Shed Long. Okay, Shed Long would do it, and we'd get Jason Dominguez. Now, we do have Kalenic, who is a center fielder, but as you can see, his defense, if you compare the defense, Dominguez is a center fielder. Kalenic is more of a corner outfielder, and I get most of my franchise tips and how I do things from K Nasty. If you guys don't watch him, go watch him. His franchise videos are amazing. He has a rule where he thinks it's kind of cheap to edit a position on a player. I don't. That happens in the major leagues. So as long as they have a secondary position, I will edit their position. Basically so that it helps the computer not mess around with the lineups. But we were going to do that. Kalenic's most likely going to be a left fielder. There we go. So now we have a good amount of money that we can spend. We have Julio Rodriguez. He is the number 8 prospect. And I'm not sure if... Okay, Logan Gilbert, we've got the 31. We've got the 40 and Jared Kelenic. Okay. And we didn't even trade for a top 50 prospect, but I have a feeling that Jason Dominguez is going to be great, as a lot of people do. I don't want to... I'm not going to... Even though I really want Wander Franco. He's amazing. I'm not going to trade for him. Spencer Torkelson. Since I've never done this roster, I'm going to see if we can get Torkelson, because we are going to need a third baseman. I'm only going to do trades for any prospects if they make sense. So if I give them 3 Bs and they're like, okay, let's do it, there's zero chance I'm going to do that, because the Tigers would not do that. But we have pitching prospects, and I follow the mantra of get pitching in the free agent market. We have Justice Sheffield, so I would be willing to give up somebody like George Kirby, who doesn't have very good 57 and 54 is not bad. Emerson Hancock, I'd be willing to give up Emerson Hancock and give them a third baseman. How about Milker? Okay, Milker Perez and Emerson Hancock does it. I am going to give up Sam Haggerty just so it seems a little bit more realistic, I guess. But we're going to do that. We got Spencer Torkelson. I am very interested to see how he pans out. Okay. Before we start simulating, we buy one of every... We buy the best scout for every... What would you call it? Not division, but every area, I guess. So we've got the best East. We need an international. Okay, so we're not going to be getting many Dominicans, many Cubans, Puerto Ricans in the draft. So now we have the 10th prospect. Yeah, okay, to go along with those other prospects. That's not bad. That is not bad. I have to do a little bit of... these two guys need to be in AAA. Absolutely. We need to have... Torkelson in AAA is fine. We need to have... Kelenic is going to be a corner outfielder. And again, you know, let me know if you guys think this is cheap. It says he can play left field, so I don't think it's cheap. It would... I mean, it happens in the majors. They shift guys around, so... I really don't think it's cheap. We're going to move Julio Rodriguez to AAA. We're going to move Fila down to AA, so hopefully they will keep Julio Rodriguez in the lineup. Dominguez in AAA is completely fine. Kelenic in AAA, again, is fine. Okay, so we got to get some guys out from the MLB, which I believe a lot of our players are probably pitchers. Yeah, as we see here. We're going to move him to AA, him to AA, him to AA, and we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our starting rotation. Okay, we're going to move Justice to AAA so that he can get good. Okay, we still need to get... Man. I don't want to mess up anything here. You know what? I will just sim to the regular season at that point. I think it'll... Yeah, okay, so it made the rosters go... kind of how I wanted. We got AAA. Let's make sure everybody's in their spots. I really don't want Shiner messing with anything. I'm going to move him to the MLB. Noob mistake there. Got to add him to the 40-man. Okay, so moved him to the MLB. Kalenic in AAA. Perfect. We've got AAA for Dominguez. Perfect. And Julio Rodriguez. Now, MLB-wise, we got to move one guy down. And it is going to be... Let's not even pretend we know how to pronounce that name. Yeah, we're going to move him to AAA. There we go. Last thing that we need to do is make sure everybody that is in... I can almost guarantee you that Jake Marisnik will be starting ahead of Jason Dominguez, even though we need Dominguez to improve. Yep, exactly. I will have Marisnik DH. Who cares about that? What position is that? First base. Okay. And center field, Jason Dominguez. Okay, so we've got 5 prospects in the lineup. Oh, one of them's a pitcher, my bad. So 4 prospects in the lineup day in and day out. The AA lineup, I will just... It'll ask me, and I will do it. Right now it says we have the 9th best right fielder in all of baseball. We're going to set our trade block for... We could use first base, shortstop, and Mitch Haniger. All those guys will be on the trade block. Players have 90... I've never had that come up. Never had 91 players in the organization come up. Okay. Sim to draft day. If I'm not wrong, apparently we are one of the best teams in baseball, so let's keep that in mind. But the team should, or we should, I should say, have the #1 pick in the draft. Here we go. Move him to Class A. Who cares? Class A is where we keep the scrubs. Okay. Well, preferably we really start losing here. Nico Horner. Wow. They have Ed Howard here. What's the deal with catcher? They're moving away from Contreras. They got... I'm gonna take the deal. If the computer is going to send me a trade, I have to take it. I'm not gonna go out of my way. And ooh, that's not good. Damaged knee cartilage for Jason Dominguez. Man, that's really not good. Okay, auto. Before we go into it, I need to go into settings, and I thought it would save, so that's my bad, but injury management needs to be MLB only. Okay. That sucks. Hope that doesn't hurt him too bad. Okay. If we can start losing here at any moment, the Rockies are interested in a trade. Chris Owings, we just got a shortstop. What's Chris Owens? Yeah, no, I'm good. No, thank you. Against him to draft day. We are winning the division. Our division seems to be pretty ass. Okay, there we go. Here's the losing streak. This is basically how the Mariners start off every season. Dominic Smith. That's not awful, but I'm not going to take it. But I think it was last season that the Mariners started off. They were like 12-2 or something. It was crazy, and they just fizzled out after that. Lost a bunch in a row. That's what we're doing. Just keep losing. Kendall Graveman, 1 of 2 weeks. Okay. Dodgers are interested in Edwin Rios. Never heard of him before, and we're gonna pretend like we never heard of him to begin with. Okay. sim to the draft. Taiwan Walker for 1 to 2 months. Auto fix the rotation. Dodgers. Edwin Rios again? I don't want Edwin Rios, guys. Okay. How close? 9 days till the draft. Auto utilize. Alright. So it's the draft. I believe we have the first pick. We are going to go look at the players that we can take. We got a 20-year-old starting pitcher. His per-9s aren't that great, so I probably will not go with him. With the first pick, you cannot take a closer. You just cannot do that. We have a third baseman here. He looks to be pretty good. Left-handed hitter. He's 18 years old. The fact that he's a pull hitter is going to just hurt him a tad bit with shifts. We have Rafael Rosa, 19 years old. He bats left. He's a contact hitter, basically, at first base, which isn't terrible. Josh Jacquez. We've got Jose Ramirez, not the Jose Ramirez. Going to be a great fielder, almost like Brooks Robinson, it looked like. Okay, starting pitcher, 2022, 21 years old. Satchel Reyes. Great per-9s. I might take... So far, he's what we're going to take. If you didn't know, you look at hits per 9 and walks per 9. That's what's the biggest draw when you're looking at prospects. We have Andres Colon. Terrible hits per 9. So we will not be going with him. Juan Bautista. Good fielder, and he's an above-average hitter. That's not bad. Left field wise, okay. We really don't need outfielders though. So that pitcher is our best bet. Auto fix the lineups. Go to draft. Oh, we do not. I forgot the Tigers were awful. Okay. So 6th best pick in the draft. And I don't believe anybody took the starting pitcher, which is a great sign. I already forgot his name, which is also not a great sign. It was Satchel Reyes. We're going to take Satchel Reyes. I will be interested to see, and we will check how the other teams drafted. This Tommy Magruder, he's going to be great, but you can't, not with a top 6 pick. Later, maybe, 10th pick, something like that. Okay, here we go. So, we got 80 potential here. I like to look at MLB ETA and potential for when I'm going to draft players, basically. This Nieve guy, he looks good, but he's a 75 potential, and he's not scouted great. Same thing with Henry Marte. He does look good, though. Brendan Dodge. Good speed, good fielder. Walters, okay. We want to find a guy with 80 potential if we can. We got Alberto Gonzalez. He's already 22. He's got low injury risk. Contact hitter. Weird that he's a pull hitter and is a contact hitter. We've got Andres Vaccaro. Same player, basically. Pedro Velez. Not bad contact hitter. We've got him. I mean, that was... Hold on, that was basically the same guy. Todd Kruger. Speed demon. If he's there in our next pick, we might take him. Noah Guerrero. Oh, man. We're going to have to take Noah Guerrero. The odds of him being this good is basically 0. But the fact that he's 80 potential, he's got low injury risk, and he could be that, we cannot pass up on him. So we are going to take Noah Guerrero with our 2nd pick. Okay, 3rd pick, we don't get any competitive balance. At this point, I kind of just, once you're getting deep into the draft, I just filter by potential, and we look at some of the players here. Stefan Arellano, my bad. Here we go. Diego Quinones. 5-pitch mix. Great per nines. He's 21. We're going to go with him. Um, 18-year-old. No. Dominique Alonso. He's got great walks per nine. I'm thinking about going with him. Got a relief pitcher there. Cesar Rincon. No, thank you. We've got Roger Feliz down here. He might be good with a late pick. Same thing with Velez. Ray Loftus. Okay. We've got a... Oh, this was the catcher. We could use a catcher. I'm fine with taking him late. So we are going to go with Dominique Alonso. He can get 80 walks per nine. And by that, it doesn't mean that he caps at 80. It's just that he gets an 80 grade for his attribute. So we got Pedro Velez and Nieve. Yeah, we've got outfielders. I'm going to take the chance on Nieve, and if he's still there, we will take the left fielder, Pedro Velez. Or do we take William Park? Did somebody take the center fielder? Yeah. Alright, Pedro Velez it is. That will do it for our draft. Let's see. Not awful. Not great. With the 6th pick, we were able to get a 93 overall. We got an 89 overall, 84. Or I'm sorry, potential. My bad, potential. We have Noah Guerrero, whose potential is 74, but he's a 75 overall. I can't say I've ever seen that before. He is... They give him C potential. But that's not a bad player. He's going to be a trade chip. He's already got 80 hits per nine and 68 walks per nine at 21. He's going to be on the big league squad. Diego Quinones. I might trade him just so I don't have to say his name ever again. Alonso starts off with 70 walks per nine, age 20, B potential, and Pedro Velez has some speed. So we signed all these guys. Let's go see if we missed anything. Juan Sierra. I believe that's the guy I was thinking might be good. First baseman. The fact that he's 22 and he's a 45 overall, that means he might not make it until he's 25, 26. Marlins had a good draft, though. They took Edgar Peralta. 20 years old. Cesar Rincon. I said no thank you to him. He turns out to be a 90, A potential. Eric Perez, we could have taken him. Outfielder doesn't matter. John Esslinger, we could have taken him. I will be interested to see what the Tigers took. Raymond Hernandez. We could have had Raymond Hernandez. 59 overall, age 19. He's going to be good. He'll probably make it up to the big leagues at age 22. Maybe 23 at the latest. Josh Jacquez. I actually think it was Jacquez that I said was good. The Orioles were able to get Juan Bautista before us. They had a pick before us. We could have had Doug Ramirez. I'm fine with the pitcher we got. Yankees had a horrible draft, but when you can buy championships, that doesn't matter. Blue Jays got Edmund Guerrero. 20 years old, 60 overall. He's going to be good. Power, speed. Wow, and they got a 92 potential catcher. We are getting towards the Tigers, who had the #1 pick, and they took Antonio Ramirez. 18-year-old, 57 overall. He's going to be a stud. Be interested to see how he turns out. And Steve Punto, okay. Let's finish our season, and we will call it a video. View an offer. Well, I clicked view offer. It wouldn't let me look at it, so we are never going to know what that trade was. Let's keep losing. Let's get this first pick in the draft for next year's draft, that would be fantastic. We have the Cubs are interested in an offer. They want to give us Victor Caratini. Caratini, my bad. I can't do it. I love Caratini. I am a Cubs fan. He's awesome. But for what we're trying to do, we cannot have him on the squad. Texas League first half, I could not care less. Dodgers interested in... They send us Edwin Rios one more time. I hope we face the Dodgers in the World Series and we beat them. Sweep them. And I hope Edwin Rios is on the squad and he goes over. Why did it just stop simulating? Why am I having so much trouble? Okay. Beat the Phillies 11-10, and then we lost 10-11. Okay. They want to give us Andre Lipsius, who is a C potential. I should punch those guys in the face. Now, the Orioles are doing a way better job at sucking than we are, and we just beat them in a series. Not good. Brewers want to offer us a haul for CJ Edwards. I'm probably going to do that. Chad Spanberger. I'm actually not. That was just a bunch of nonsense. Okay. We really need to lose here. Let's go and... Oops. Let's go and make a trade. Mitch Haniger, can we get some prospects for him? He only makes $3 million. So it shouldn't be too hard to get some prospects. We've got Matthew Lugo, shortstop, B potential. Okay. 19-year-old Oswald Perez. So far, I'm going to go with the Yankees, I believe. Garrett Crochet or Crotchet? I think it's Crotchet, but I could be wrong. Aaron Bradshaw. I believe I'm going to go with the Indians offer here. Second baseman, real young, even though he's B potential. Could pan out, could be decent. 18-year-old, okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with the Indians offer. We're not going to get much better than that. Second baseman. Okay. Austin Adams is a relief pitcher. If we pair him with Austin Nola and Vogelbach, what kind of prospects can we get? Can we get an A potential prospect? Bunch of B's. Robert Pawson. They want to give him... I'm going to do that if we don't get anything better. Dylan Cousins. Ronaldo Hernandez. That'd be nice because we don't have a catcher, really. We have B potentials here. Can we get any other A's? Jose Suarez is not bad. 72 overall. Pawson would be our answer at shortstop, though, so I'd have to... We did have him at one point. I'd have to at least see how he pans out. 19-year... Okay, we got a third baseman. We got Torkelson. Luis Rodriguez wouldn't be bad, but we do have Jason Dominguez, who has basically Mickey Mantled himself. We're going to do this trade. We get Dermis Garcia, Clint Frazier, and Pawson. Now, we are going to hold on to Evan White. He's B potential. His card looks pretty good. He's 23. We got him signed for 6 years. The salary does go up, but his overall should go up, and we can always trade him later. Malcolm Smith is going to be a free agent. We're going to trade him. CJ Edwards, and there is no reason in having... Did I miss him? Is he not a center? Oh, I guess Clint Frazier is a left fielder, so we will see what that can net us prospect-wise. Jeter Downs, okay. Okay, so Jeter Downs, Brent Honeywell Jr., not bad. Dylan Cousins, Vital Brujan. Those are some good offers. Nothing. Brady Singer. That isn't bad. He's a little too good for our team though. Brandon Marsh, that is not bad. Sean Murphy, he's gonna be too old by the time we start competing. Ian Anderson, not terrible. Monte Harrison. Okay, we are getting some A potential offers here. Spencer Howard. Adbert Alzolay. Lodolo. Okay. Austin Hendrick. I've never seen him before. He must be a new ad. Heston Jerstad. I really have no idea how to pronounce his name. But I believe that's who the Orioles took in last year's draft. Okay, so we got the Jeter Downs, and we have Vital Bruhan. I'm gonna go with Jeter Downs here, and we could always trade one of our shortstops. Pawson looks kind of like a... He actually looks a lot like an Omar Vizquel type. He's a switch hitter. He can hit a little bit, but no power. Good defense. Jeter Downs. He's kind of just okay at a lot of stuff. And we have Nico Horner, which we're going to have to trade Nico Horner. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So we could use a catcher. Nico Horner and Jeter Downs. I'm cool with Pawson. I kind of like what he offers. Braden Bishop maybe. Want to keep Evan White. Joe Hudson. Let's see what kind of prospect haul we can get for this trade. We've got Brendan McKay. I'm not going to take him because if Ohtani is any indication, he will be garbage pitching-wise. Jordan Groshans, we're fine at third base. Nate Pearson, okay. Andrew Vaughn is interesting. First base, okay. Bobby Bradley. Bobby Bradley again. If I'm trading you a shortstop, if I'm trading you two shortstops, I don't want a shortstop back. I'll tell you that. We'd get Emerson Hancock back, but I really wasn't a fan of his per nines. Trying to go through this fast. Brandon Marsh and Detmers. Krause and Young. Okay. Drew Waters. Okay, we are going to see if they will give us Drew Waters and somebody else. Yeah, there's really no other. Mackenzie Gore? Okay. Mackenzie Gore and this Hassel guy. Can we maybe get something else from them? Let's see here. What else they got? Hedges, no thank you. Mejia, that would be... Ooh, he is 24, though. So, Mackenzie Gore, and... we're not going to be able to get him. That's Luis Campazano. If we could get... Okay. Okay, let me take away the catcher and add another A potential if we can. Not Torkelson. We're actually not going to be able to get this done. Man. Luis Patino. We can maybe get him. No, we can't. The Padres got a lot of great prospects. Okay. Mackenzie Gore for Nico Horner and Jeter Downs. Let me try and just do Nico Horner, the catcher, and Justice Sheffield. That would do it. Brandon Williamson. That would also do it. Now, I guess this can be considered a stupid trade like I was talking about at the beginning. They do have Paddock, and they do have Adrian Morion and Luis Patino to take over without free agents. And they don't have a second baseman, so they can move Nico Horner to second base. I know they got Tatis. We're going to do it. They sent me Mackenzie Gore as a trade, so we got Mackenzie Gore. Top prospect-wise, he is not in the top 10, and he's in the top 25. So that's 2 in the top 25. I will try not to trade any more of them, but that was mostly just a outline for how to start off. So, you know, in year 2 might be different. I'm gonna try and not make it different, but you know, I might forget. Position players, we didn't have the minimum, so I could not care less. I mean, that guy is going to stay up for a year, and then he's going to be gone. Move to the MLB. Add to 40-man. Move to the MLB. Trying to go through this as fast as possible. I want to get to the playoffs so that we can end the video, which it should be. Decently fast here, I would hope. Eric Swanson got injured, okay. Auto-utilize, I don't know why I was kind of spacing out there. Alright, no. Let's hurry up. Let's keep losing some games. Contract extensions, we don't need any of that. I'll view the... They keep doing that to me. I keep hitting view offer, and then it just closes out. Now, we did lose a huge series to the Orioles. 3 in a row. Auto-fix the lineups. Come on, keep losing. Taiwan Walker, okay. See, we can't be winning 3 out of 4 against the Angels, and we definitely cannot win a series against the Astros. That's ridiculous. There we go. Let's get swept. Let's go on a 9-game losing streak. Come on. We beat the Rays. Shouldn't they be in the playoffs? Okay, we lose the series to the Rays. We lose the series to the Angels. Padre. Autofix 28-man roster. We really just need to... It's not going to release anybody, I don't think. But I really want to... This video is getting decently long. Can we lose 100 games? That is the question. It's not going to net us the #1 pick. But we go 61 and 101. We are going to stop simulating real quick. We are going to check the standings. Okay. We are the worst team in the AL. Okay, the Orioles choked it. And we are the second worst team. The Cardinals. So I don't know what this roster did, but I have never seen the Cardinals do that in year 1. I'll end the video once I check the Cardinals real quick, because I gotta see this. I passed them? Yeah, here we go. Cardinals. Goldschmidt, Flaherty, Gallegos. Yeah, the simulation just didn't have it in the cards for them. So, if you guys like the video, drop a like on it. You know, let me know how you feel about certain things about it, about trading prospects, all that, switching positions, and let me know any moves you think I should make in the off season. That's what the next video is going to be. Thanks for watching. Peace.